Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Yazoo City, Mississippi. And more specifically, we are in the Glenwood Cemetery. And this is the cemetery of two rather significant grave sites. One being the writer of My Dog Skip, written by Mr. Willie Morris. His grave is here. But also, in his story, there was talk of the Witch of Yazoo City, and her grave is also here. It is said that there was a woman who lived on the banks of the Yazoo River, and she would lure fishermen into her house and then kill them. Well, whenever a few of the fishermen did not return home, the sheriff went looking for them, and they ended up finding them in her shed, or their remains, I should actually say. When the sheriff went and found the bodies, they ended up chasing the witch, and they chased her all throughout the swamps. And then finally, she started sinking in quicksand, and she was halfway sunk whenever the sheriff caught up with her. And right before she ended up drowning, she swore that in 20 years, she would come back and have her revenge on Yazoo City. And that is when the fires, May of 1904, happened in Yazoo City. Now this is the grave of the Witch of Yazoo. Now her name is not anywhere around, and as you see, there are chain links that are here. And the reason that they put the chains here was to keep her locked away. But in recent history, somebody actually came and stole some of these chain links. Now I'm going to try to read around this, but it says, according to local legend, on May 25th, 1904, the Witch of Yazoo City broke out of these curious chains surrounding her grave and burned down Yazoo City. Writer Willie Morris told about this in the classic story Good Old Boy, brought to national attention. Now, it's kind of hard to read some of that because I do not want to disturb the broom that was left on that monument. So I will try to find a picture of that and stick it in right now. Growing up in the Mississippi Delta, of course, going to school, I was given summer reading list and just reading list in general for school. But one of the books that I truly loved was written by a Mississippi author. And just like I said earlier, he was the one who really brought out the story of the Witch of Yazoo City. And that author's name was Willie Morris. Now this is Mr. Willie Morris's grave. Right there, Willie Morris. William Weeks Morris. November 29th, 1934 to August 2nd. And it actually looks like a piece of the monument has been broken off. And then here, even across the divide of death, friendship remains and echo forever in the heart. Willie Morris. And people have left little mementos. I just showed you Willie Morris's grave, and like I said, he is the one who really brought the story of the Witch of Yazoo. Now, this is Willie Morris's grave, and if you look right there, just within a few steps of Willie Morris's grave is the witch's grave. That is oddly poetic. One of the most significant parts of the story that you wrote that got you world famous, you ended up being buried probably about 20 yards from a significant part of the story that brought you national light. Wow. But guys, I am actually heading down to play another gig at Kelly Ray's. I'll link the video up above from the last time I went there. But I was on my way down here and I just had to stop by to show y'all the witch's grave and also Willie Morris's grave. But guys, if you will, please make sure to like, comment, and also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I post up a new video. And also, if you will, check out the description down below for all of my social media links. And if you would like to help contribute to my little adventures, please consider being a Patreon. But guys, I got to hit the road so I can get to this gig and get set up. So until next time, on to the next stop.